First and foremost, I would like to say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Rakah, Kordash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of GMS, who I learned this truth from. I'd like to give a salutation to all the Akim out there that's preaching his word in righteousness and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Also a shalom to the Israelite foreigners out there, the speckled bird, who's going to come looking like other nations, but who are Israelites. This is not a black or white thing. This is a seed line thing by the house of your father. Okay? Let's get straight into it, man. Those of you who know, who have been watching, Donald Trump had a press conference the other day, right? The commander-in-chief. And he said 6G is on the way, and after 6G is on the way in 7G. But he made a statement for those who were paying attention. He said, hey man, a deeper look under the skin. Okay? That's what he said. I didn't say it. That's what he said, okay? During the press conference the other day, talking about 6G and 7G. He said a deeper look from under the skin, okay? What do you think that's all about, all right? We've been telling you that's what's coming, starting with the elders and apostles of GMS, brothers like myself who teach likewise doctrine. We've been telling you that the Motb is coming and will be made mandatory, okay? What are you gainsayers going to say then? Okay? Nevertheless, let's take it straight to the scriptures, man. It's clear as day. Let's go to Psalms. This is the counsel of the wicked, man. They get ready to come down with great wrath. All right? This is Psalms chapter 37, verse 12. Psalms 37 and 12. The wicked plotteth against the just and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. Yeah, man. Because, hey, man, Esau want his birthright back, man. This is what this is all about. Esau want his birthright back, man. He want the blessing back, man. So, hey, man, if you take that charagma, the M-O-T to the B, man, you have made Esau your God, man. And a lot of you Israelites, man, are going to get deceived, man, because you listening to the wrong people. But hey, don't take my word for it. You're about to see this from yourself. Let's stay in Psalms. This is Psalms chapter 64, verse 2 to 8. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. Who is that talking about? Talking about these elites, man. These Rothschilds, these Rockefellers, these DuPont, these Gettys, man. Okay? Who you think the commander-in-chief is taking his orders from, man? Who you think? Okay? Ever heard of the creature from Jekyll Island? Hey, let's continue. Who wet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They're shooting at us Israelites, man. On this side, the elect, right? Because 2/3, Esau already got you 2/3, you, man. Verse 5. They encourage themselves in an evil manner. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. That's one thing about Esau, man. Esau do plenty of research, man. Esau want to see if something true. Esau gonna research the matter, man. Okay? All right? Unlike the 2/3 you Israelites, man. But the hopeful elect, hey, man, we're researching too. Okay? We understand that Esau has planned this charagma, this Motb, a long time. For instance, There's a movie called A Distant Thunder. It came out in 1978. Okay? That's 47 years ago. All right? In May of 1978. It's talking about end-time prophecy. And what do you know? They're talking about the charagma, the M-O-T to the B, in that movie, A Distant Thunder. Okay, check it out. Came out in 1978. There's a scene where the grandmother is talking to her granddaughter. Okay, right? Because the grandmother has passed and the granddaughter was reminiscing what her grandmother told her. Check it out. Salaki. So Esau, he know all about the M-O-T to the B, man. This been on the agenda for a long time, man. He just been perfecting it, okay? Perfecting it, all right? Let's continue on. Let's go to the book of Micah. This is Micah, chapter 2, verses 1 to 3. Micah chapter 2, verse 1 to 3. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand. That's Esau Edom, man. These devils don't sleep, okay, unless they're doing mischief, man. All right, in their beds, man, they're constantly thinking on mischief, man, okay, until that mischief, until that plan, okay, is brought forth. These devils don't even sleep, man. Okay? So, hey, man, 2026 is going to be a hell of a year, man. This M-O-T to the B, man, is going to be pushed hard. Hard, very hard. All right? And they that covet fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. Therefore, thus said the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your necks. Neither shall you go haughtily, for this time is evil. And right when Esau think he's going to complete his new world order, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua going to crash the party, man. Okay? But he's going to allow Esau to make this M-O-T to the B mandatory, man. Okay? The hour of temptation. All right? Let's continue on. Let's go to Proverbs. So this is what Esau doing, man. Day and night, man. He's meditating on how much more evil that he can put on you Israelites, man. This is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 16. For they sleep not except they have done mischief. Let's read that part again. For they sleep not except they have done mischief. Yeah, the elites, man, of this world, man. The Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, the Gettys, etc. All right? And their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. This is who we're dealing with, man. Okay? Let's go to Isaiah. This is Isaiah chapter 29. Verse 15 to 16. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark. And they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us? That's Esau Edom. And we're at the point now, man, Esau really don't give a damn no more. He just coming out with it, man. All right? Elon Musk been talking about UBI, Universal Basic Income. The president of Nokia said phones will be downloaded in you. That's what he said. Ain't gonna be no more of the physical phone. Okay? He said phones are gonna be a part of your autonomy. All right? The president of Nokia. Okay? What's that guy named or the WEF, the World Economic Forum, Klaus Schwab. He had gave a speech, said, hey, soon we all will have the Motb in us. So this is what these devils want to do, man. This ain't play. And we all gonna be tried, man. Whether you believe it or not, we all gonna be tried, man. Okay? Verse 16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not, or shall the things framed say of him that framed it, he have no understanding. So Yahweh Shemyahushua mocking these devils, man. Because in all actuality, man, the so-called MOT to the beat, man, this is really Yahweh Shemyahushua corrupt. Okay? All right? Seeing who is who. Okay? He just put it in the minds of the kings of the earth. Okay? And the man that's ruling there is Esau Edom. Okay? All right? This is part of prophecy. This must come to pass, man. Let's go to Psalm. This is Psalm 141 and 9. Keep me from the snares which they have laid for me, and the gains of the workers of iniquity, man. This MOT to the beat, man, is a major snare, man. Many of you Israelites gonna get caught in this snare, caught in this trap, man. All right? We understand what it is, man. A lot of you Israelites still unsure because you're watching these other groups. They're telling you all types of bullshit, okay? Groups like IUIC, okay, HOI, ISPUK, Sakari, well, they go by another name now, Genesis. So, hey, man, all these groups are not giving a definitive answer what is the MOT to the beat. Okay, besides us, we giving a definitive answer what the MOT to the B is, man, and what to watch out for, okay? But we know these guys are sold out, man. It ain't even a mystery no more. Let's go to the book of Daniel. You can buy a nigga cheap these days, man. It don't take much. Okay, a little fake FRNs, Federal Reserve notes. Hey, you got them, which is fake money. Okay, you got them. This is Daniel chapter 8, verse 25. And through his policy, also he shall cause crafty to prosper in his hand, and he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. He shall also stand up against the prince of princes, but he shall be broken without hand. That's right, man. So through his policy, man, Esau Edom, man, and he's going to make that mandatory that all must take the MOT to the beat, man. So we're blowing the trumpet, we're warning you. A lot of you Israelites tired of us talking about it. We ain't going to stop talking about it, okay? Until we can't be out here in these streets no more. Let's go to Isaiah. This is Isaiah chapter 10. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decree. A decree is a law, okay? An unrighteous decree. A digital prison is being built right before your eyes, man. Many people can't see it. A digital prison, okay? First they're gonna give you that digital ID. Then after that digital ID, right, it's gonna come that Quran. All right? All things will revolve around that. no eating, no working, no traveling. You want to go to the doctor? Hey, you got to have that. All right? It ain't a game. Let's start it from the top. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and their right grievousness which they have prescribed, to turn aside the needy from judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. What will ye do in the day of visitation, and the desolation which shall come from far? To whom will ye flee for help, and will ye leave your glory? So Esau, Edom, man, the Lord's going to judge you right after you do that, man. Okay, the Lord's going to judge you. He's going to allow you to get this off, because it's all part of prophecy, man. Let's go to Revelation. Esau know he have but a short time, man. Esau know it. Esau see the prophets out here, man. Esau see the chariots, man. Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth he have but a short time. So Esau know he got to go. He want to complete this NWO. Okay, his New World Order. He know he got to go. Salakia. Yasharala 144, Shalom, Shalom, beloved. So Esau know he got to go, man. This devil know his time is short. He know he got to go now. Let's read that again, man. Revelation 12 and 12, let's read it again. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth he have but a short time. This devil knows it's go time, man. Why do you think Donald Trump announced that the other day, man? A deeper view from under the skin. What do you think that's all about, man? Soon you shall see, okay? But you don't believe me. The speech is still up. He just gave it yesterday. It's still up. You know? Well, let me say this. I seen it yesterday. You know, he could have gave it a couple days even before that. But it came, I seen it yesterday. All right? So, hey, it's out there. And this is why these devils are passing all type of unrighteous decrees, man. Okay? All types, man. It just ain't the Motb. They passing certain unrighteous decrees about speaking. Okay? Yeah. You can't speak on everything you want to speak on. 2026, you're going to see what I'm talking about. Okay? If you've been paying attention, you already know what I'm talking about. All these anti-laws. Okay? Anti-this and anti-that. All right? This is Isaiah 13 and 2. Because you know why? This word didn't reach the gates of the nobles, man. Okay? We got their attention. Well, not us. The gospel, Yahweh Shah, the gospel got their attention. This is Isaiah 13 and 2. Lift up ye banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand, that they may go unto the gates of the nobles. So, amen. They're paying attention. The gospel have reached them. Okay? All right? So, hey, they want to censor the gospel. Okay? Because they know what we're saying is true. They know it. They ain't going to tell you that. But they know what we're saying is true. Okay? It's the left hand, it's the wicked. Why would they tell you that we're telling the truth? Okay, let's go to Amos. You got to use your own discernment. This is Amos chapter 5, verse 10. They hate him that rebuketh in the gate, and they abhor him that speaketh uprightly, man. That's what we're doing, man. As bold as lions, man. We're telling it like it is, man. All right? And the punishment is death. Because soon, Esau's coming for us. We understand that. So be it. All right? We got a job to do. Let's go to Isaiah. This is Isaiah chapter 29, verse 21. That make a man an offender for a word. That's what you're seeing happening now. Certain words can't be said, or you are made an offender. Okay? And they're talking about jail time, 5 years, or 5 years prison time. Salakia. Okay? Let's read it again. Isaiah 29:21. That make a man an offender for a word, and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate, and turn aside the just for a thing or not. This is where we at. And listen, other citizens in Babylon is taking notice of that too. These 9 to 5 Edomites is taking notice of that too. And they ain't happy. Okay? But one thing these Edomites, these 9 to 5 Edomites, they love their what? Their sword rights, and they love their freedom of speech rights. These Edomites, okay? See, Amalek been waiting for Jake to jump up, but his own brother is going to jump up, okay? All right? Watch. Esau won't set it off, because Esau can't take pressure, man. Can't take it. Let's continue on. Let's go to John. 1 John, that is. Salakia, John. So this is John, not 1 John, but John. The book of John, chapter 3, verse 20. Matter of fact, I'm starting at 19. And this is the condemnation that light is come into the world. And men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. For everyone that doeth evil hate the light. So we're shining a light, okay, on what these elites are doing, and they hate it, okay, because their works are evil, all right? For everyone that doeth evil hate the light, neither come to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. Verse 21, but he that doeth truth come to the light, that his deeds may be made manifest, that they are wrought in Yahweh. There you have it, man. So the evil, man, they hate the light, man. Okay? They hate the light. What good is a secret if it's brought to the light? It's no good now. There's no power in the secret. Okay? All right? The elite start losing their power, all right? When the masses start to learn about them, they start to lose their power. Okay? Their secret council. It ain't so secret no more. All right? Let's continue on. Let's go to Isaiah. This is Isaiah chapter 62, verse 6. So we're blowing the trumpet. We're telling you Israelites, look, the MOT to the B is going to get made mandatory. Don't take it. The MOT to the B is going to get made mandatory. Don't take it. So we're blowing the trumpet. We're telling you. But hey, only the elect is gonna take heed. Isaiah 62:6. I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace, day nor night. Ye that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence. That's what we're doing. Let's stay in Isaiah. Isaiah 58:3. Now, Salaki, 58:1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet. Show my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins. This is what we're doing, man. Okay? But hey, man, only the elect is going to take heed, man. The 2/3 are going to die in their sins, man. Just simple as that. Let's go to Ezekiel. So that's what we've been called to do. This is Ezekiel to warn you of these things that's coming, whether you hear or forbear. This is Ezekiel chapter 3. We'll start at verse 17 to 19. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the words at my mouth. Give them warning from me. That's what we're doing, man. We're telling you about all the evil that's coming, man. It's not going to stop. Things are not going to get better. America's not going back the way it was, man. Regardless of what you may think, it's not. Things are only going to get worse, man. Let's read that again, man. Son of man, I made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the words at my mouth and give them warning from me. We're warning you about the Motb. We're warning you, okay? When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, thou shalt give him not warning, nor speaking to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thy hand. So, our hands are clean. So this is why we're doing this, okay? To make sure that we ain't got no blemish on us, man. Okay, that you can't blame us. We gave out the warning. Verse 19. Yet if thou warn the wicked man, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. And that's what it's all about, man. All right? Salaki. That's what it's all about right there, man. Okay? Being delivered, man. All right? That's what it's all about. You notice every time the brothers do something talking about the MOT to the beat, Esau make sure the shadow band, right? Hey, man, Esau doing his job, though. We got to do ours. But we're noticing. We've been noticing. Okay? Let's continue on. Let's go to Amos. We love it, though. Amos, chapter 8, verse 11 and 12. Behold, the day comes, said the Lord, Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but hearing the words of the Lord, and they shall wander from sea to sea, from the north even to the east, and they shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord and shall not find it. That's right, man. As the elders say in South Carolina, this word is time sensitive, man. And you're absolutely right. This word is time sensitive, man. Okay? As you see these new unrighteous decrees, okay, these new laws are being passed right before your eyes, man. Okay? All types of executive orders. So soon, we're not going to be able to have access to the internet. So y'all ain't going to see us. Get it while the getting's good. Okay? 13. In that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst. Yeah. And we ain't talking about water. Thirst to hearing the knowledge, man. Okay? Hearing the gospel the correct way. Let's go to Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 26, verse 29. These false pastors, man, okay? These false prophets, these wicked pastors, man. You don't think those other groups heard what Donald Trump said the other day? Okay? Announcing 6G and 7G? You don't see them doing no videos about it, right? We're the only ones doing it. We're warning our people. That's love. All right? That's real love. Jeremiah chapter 5, verse 26 and 29. From among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait, and see that set a snare. They set a trap, they catch men. Yeah, man. With all these wayward doctrine, man, a lot of men are being caught. So lock you. All right? All these wayward doctrines, man. Okay, these other Israelite groups. All right, these Christian pastors, man. As a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceits. Therefore, they are become great and waxing rich. And a lot of these Israelites, man, you're seeing, man, it's all about money. They're doing all these debates. They're getting paid for these debates too. They're not doing these debates just out of the kindness of their heart. First of all, doing debates is silly as hell, man. Because afterwards, nothing changes. You still got your point of view. They still got their point of view. It's silly as hell. All right? But they're doing it for money. Okay? There's a dollar sign attached to that. They are waxing fat. They shine, yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. They judge not the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper. And the right of the needy do they not judge. Shall I not visit for these things, said the Lord? Shall not my soul avenge on such a nation as this? Yeah, man. Okay. Verse 30. Let's get that too. A wonderful and horrible thing is committed in the land. The prophets prophesy falsely. IURC, ISPUK, HOI, okay, Wi-Fi. The priests bear rule by their means, and my people love to have it so. What will you do in the end thereof? And that's the question we ask you Israelites. What are you going to do at the end? What are you going to do when the Motb become mandatory? What are you going to do, man? Huh? Don't come looking for us, because we ain't talking. Okay? Now's the chance, man. Let's go to Matthew. This is Matthew chapter 7. Verse 15. Beware of the false prophet, which come to you in sheep clothing, but inwardly they are raven wolves. Yea, shall know them by their fruits. Yeah, man. Okay, you should know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes or thorns, or figs or thistles? All right? So, hey, man, that's a sign, man. Okay, look at them. Examine them. You got to use your own discernment on who is telling you the truth and who is telling you lies, man. And a lot of you Israelites don't got discernment, man. And it's showing. All right? Let's go to John. This is John chapter 10, verse 10 to 13. Because a lot of you Israelites, man, you're howling. You only do this for a dollar sign. It's all about money. This is John chapter 10, verse 10. We're going to read the 13. We'll start at 10. The thief cometh not but to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life. That's Yahweh Shai. And that they might have it more abundantly. So that's Yahweh Shai talking. Okay, all of this is in red. I am the good shepherd, and the good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. But he that is a howling, and not the shepherd, who owns the sheep or not, seeth the wolf coming, and leaves the sheep, and fleeth. For the wolf catcheth them, and scattereth the sheep. The howling fleeth, because he is a howling, and careth not for the sheep. Verse 14, let's get that too. I am the good shepherd, and knoweth my sheep, and knoweth of mine. Okay? 15. As for the Father, knoweth me, and knoweth I the Father. I lay down my life for the sheep. That's Yahweh Shai. Okay? All right? So, hey, these howlings out here, man, you're going to see, man. Okay? The same guys that told you in 2020, go ahead and do that. Y'all know what went down in 2020. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and get that fruit juice in. They told you that in 2020. Gave you a good sermon too. Let's go to Titus. This is Titus chapter 1, verses 10 and 11. Matter of fact, I'm starting at 9. Holding fast the faithful words as he have been taught. Starting from the top again. Holding fast the faithful word as he have been taught, that he may be able by sound doctrine both to exhort and to convince the gainsayers by sound doctrine. For there are many unruly and vain talkers, deceivers, especially they of the circumcision. And that's speaking on you Israelites, whose mouth must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaches things which they ought not, for filthy lucre's sake. And once again, they're not even getting real money, okay? They're getting fake money, okay? You ain't getting gold and silver. That makes it even worse. But even if you was, you still a goddamn sellout, all right? Let's go to Isaiah. You false prophets. This is Isaiah 28 and 15. You ain't telling your congregation what the MOT to the B is. You ain't being truthful with them. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us, for we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood we have hid ourselves. That's where you wrong at, Salaki. What's up, Cuzzo? Shalom, shalom. So, hey, man, you know, all these preachers, these fake preachers, man, they got a 501c3, man. Huh? They get paid by the government. They can't say what I'm saying. They got a master. They got to answer to. Okay? All right? They got to answer to Esau. Esau is their God. Okay? Why do you think the churches don't pay taxes? They're non-profit. Okay? They can't tell you the truth. They lose that non-profit status. All right? It's simple as that. Nothing personal but the truth. Let's go to Timothy. 2 Timothy, that is. This is 2 Timothy. Second Timothy, chapter 3. We're going to start at verse 1. We're going to read the 6. Thus know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truth breakers, false accusers, continent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors. Let me say that twice. Traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of Yahweh, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. From such turn away. For of this sort are they which creep into houses, led captive silly women, laden with sin, led away with divers lusts. Hey, we seen that play out in real time. Okay? Jump down to verse 13. So this is still 2 Timothy chapter 3. I'm just jumping down to verse 13. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. This is where we at now, man. Because everybody think they got the truth. And they don't know shit. And they're gonna find out the hard way that they have been deceived, man. Okay? It ain't number one truth. It ain't number one name of the Father and the Son. Yahweh and Yahweh Shah. Those are the only names for salvation, man. It's simple as that. Okay? Let's go to 2 Corinthians. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 13 to 15. For such are false prophets, deceitful workers, transforming themselves into the apostles of Yahweh Shah. And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. Now, how you gonna know who is Satan, man? Okay? You gotta read, man. Okay, first you gotta have good teachers. Okay? All right, you gotta read, man. But the Lord gotta open up your mind, man. Okay? Because deception is at an all-time high here, man. Like I said, man, 2026, Donald Trump said 6G and 7G is coming. Okay? A digital prison is being built right before your eyes, man. Whether you understand it or not. Okay? And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. Therefore, it is no great thing if his ministers also be transformed as the minister of righteousness, whose end shall be according to their works. There you have it. So, hey, you got to have some discernment. You got to know who is who. All right? And what's going to happen to the false prophets, man? Let's go to Revelation. This is Revelation chapter 18, verse 19. For I testify unto every man that heareth the words of the prophecy of this book, If any man shall add unto these things, Yahweh shall add unto the plagues that are written in this book. Let's start it again from the top. Revelations chapter 22, verse 18 and 19. For I testify unto every man that heareth the words of this prophecy of this book. If any man shall add unto these things, Yahweh shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book. Because contrary to popular belief, there are plagues and curses written in this Bible, lamentation and woe. So these plagues and curses are going to be added on to you if you ain't teaching right. Verse 19, and if any man shall take away from the words of the book of this prophecy, because the Bible is a book of prophecy. That's what makes it different from every other book. And if any man shall take away from the words of the book of this prophecy, Yahweh shall take away his part out of the book of life and out of the holy city and from the things which are written in this book. There you have it. Okay? So like, because even the ordinary people in society are seeing this digital prison coming up. They're speaking on it. Okay, they're speaking on the digital ID. They're speaking on the MOT to the B. Okay, just regular people. Okay, you know what? Let's go to Joel, man. This is Joel. Joel chapter 2. Verse 28. We're going to read down to 32. And it shall come to pass afterwards that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and daughters shall prophesy, and your old man shall dream dreams, your young man shall see visions. And also upon the servants, upon the handmaids, in those days will I pour out my spirit, and I will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood, fire, and pillars of smoke. Hey, the Lord been doing that, man. I see every day, man, I see a new video of somebody having a dream, a vision, or prophesied, man. Okay? They wake up out of a dream and they got to tell it. Okay? All right? So everybody know the Motb is, man. Okay? So what's up with you other Israelites, man? The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the great and terrible day of the Lord come. It shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be delivered. For in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be delivered, as the Lord hath said, in the remnant whom the Lord shall call. There you have it, the elect. Okay? All right? So the Lord said he shall put his spirit upon all flesh, man. All right? So this is why other people are starting to see it and say what we're saying. Okay? This is all prophecy, man. Let's go to the book of Acts. This is Acts chapter 2, verse 17. And it shall come to pass in the last days, said Yahweh, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young man shall see visions, and your old man shall dream dreams. And on my servant and my handmaid I will pour out in those days my spirit, and they shall prophesy. And I will show wonders in the heaven above, and signs in the earth beneath, blood and fire and vapors of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, before the great and noble day of the Lord come. Hey, we had all type of eclipses, man. Okay, in the last 10 years, man. I can say 7. I'm going to give it 10. Okay, all types. Okay, Babylon been X'd out. If you've been paying attention, that eclipse that happened in 2017, then 7 years later, another happened in 2024. Okay, it shall come to pass that whosoever call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. That's only the elect. All right. Because contrary to popular belief, man, all of this has already been ordained, man. Okay. This is Isaiah chapter 46, verse 10. All of a sudden the wind kick up out of nowhere, huh? Hey, man, everybody got a job to do. Isaiah 46 and 10. Declaring the end from the beginning, and from the ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. And that's what Yahweh Bashim Yahushua have done, man. Declaring the end from the beginning. It was already declared that the Motb is going to come and be made mandatory. All right? Let's stay in Isaiah. Isaiah 55 and 11. So shall my words be that go forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please. It shall prosper in the things whereto I sent it. There you have it. Okay? Simple as that. Let's go to Matthew. This is Matthew chapter 5, verse 17 and 18. Think not that I come to destroy the law or the prophets. I come not to destroy, but to fulfill the law. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot and one little shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled. There you have it. So, hey, man, all of the prophecies in this book is going to be fulfilled, man. Okay? Just like Yahweh Yahushua said, man. Okay? Let's go to Habakkuk. This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3, 2 to 3. And the word, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision, make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come and it will not tarry. Hey, there you have it. All right? Been talking about the Motb, the Motb. Now look, okay? Look at the announcement just the other day by the Commander-in-Chief. 6G as well as 7G. Okay? Salakia. whether you know it or not, okay? So prophecy, man, prophecy reigns supreme, man. And when they crank up that 6G and that 7G, that's a weapon, man. Destroy cells and shit, man. Okay? Be able to see through the walls and shit. Okay? Why you think when you look around, no matter what city you in, why you think they got all these substations going up everywhere? They got all these cameras going up everywhere. Because you're witnessing a digital prison right before your eyes taking place, man. A digital prison. Okay? There will be no access in society unless you get the MOT to the B, man. They're going to start it off with the digital ID, then they're going to progress it. Okay? This is all prophecy. Let's continue. Let's go to Revelation. This is Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. What is the hour of temptation? When the charagma is made mandatory. Okay? Which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So, hey, if you are among the living, you shall be tried and tested. Okay? This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16 to 18. I'm going to start at 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast shall both speak and cause that as many that would not worship the image of the beast shall be killed. Yeah. And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and he that and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Let's start 16 over again. And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. What is that talking about? At this point, it's pretty clear. And that no man might buy or sell, say he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Verse 18, here's wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. All right? So there you have it. What happens if you do take the charagma, the MOT to the beast? This is Revelation chapter 14, verse 9 and 10. Let me give you that too. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, Yahweh Shah, which is poured out without mixture, into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the holy fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. There you have it. Okay. Stay in Revelation. This is Revelation chapter 20, verse 4. Let's get that. 20 and 4. And I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai, and for the word of Yahweh, which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with Yahweh 1,000 years. So, hey, you're going to face a major test, right? Either you take the MOT to the beat or you get the guillotine, okay? They're going to have those automatic guillotines. Matter of fact, it's going to be a sensor. You put your head there, chop it off. So, hey, man, that's the test, okay? Either you're going to worship Esau Edom or you're going to give your life to the Lord. Which one is going to be? All of us are going to be faced with this test, man. Young or old, okay, man and woman. It don't matter, all right? What you going to do? We are the prophets of old, man, prophesying this, telling you this, man. Okay? This is Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war, evil, and pestilence. That's all that's coming. Okay? Let's stay in Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 5 to 7. For thus said the Lord, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, not of peace. Ask ye now and see whether doeth a man travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail. What does that mean? A woman in travail. That's talking about when a woman is getting ready to give birth, man. Okay? So men gonna have pains like that, man, of fear. All right? And all faces are turned to paleness. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved up out of it. That's what's coming. Jacob's trouble, man. And it's called Jacob's trouble for a reason, man. Okay? A time like never before, man. All right? Let's get second address, man. This second address, great famine is coming. Great famine is coming. Second address, chapter 6, verse 22 to 24. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall be suddenly found empty. What's a storehouse? Well, today, modern day storehouse is these big ass distribution centers they got all over the country. And the trumpet shall give a sound, when which every man heareth, they shall suddenly afraid. At that time shall friends fight against one another like enemies. Why? Because for a lack of resources out here. And the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of foundation shall stand still. In 3 hours they shall not run. That's what's coming, man. Let's go to Jeremiah. Great famine. Okay? Great pestilence. Cannibalism. Sedition of men. Civil war, race war. All that is on the menu. Let's get Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah chapter 19, verse 9. Get a little cannibalism in there for you. And I will cause them to eat the flesh of their sons and the flesh of their daughters. Let's read it again. And I will cause them to eat the flesh of their sons and the flesh of their daughters. Yeah. And they shall eat every one of the flesh of his friend in the siege. And straightness wherewith their enemies, and they that seek their lives shall straight them. Yeah, man. Yeah, this happened before, man. Okay. 66 AD, man. When the Romans occupied Israel, man. Okay. Along with the Babylonians. All right. Actually, the Babylonians occupied Israel. Okay. But the Edomites was there. Okay. Giving us up. All right. Yeah, 66 AD to 70 AD, man. Yeah. This happened one time before. Cannibalism has happened all throughout history. All you gotta do is read it. But a lot of people shocked that's in the Bible. Yeah, cannibalism is in the Bible, contrary to popular belief. I just read it to you. Let's go to Ezekiel. This is Ezekiel chapter 5, verse 16 to 17. When I shall send upon them the evil arrows of famine, which shall be for their destruction, and which I send to destroy you, I will increase the famine upon you, and will break your staff with bread. So will I send upon you famine and evil beasts. They shall berate thee. Pestilence and blood shall pass through thee, and I shall bring the sword upon thee. I, the Lord, have spoken. That's what's coming, man. Okay. Let's get second Esdras, man. This is second Esdras. Chapter 15, verse 15. We're going to read about the 19th. Second Esdras, chapter 15, verse 15 and 19. For the sword and their destruction draw near, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hand. Sound like civil war and race wars to me. For there shall be sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor their princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. Remember 2020? But this is going to be permanent. For because of the pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. Why? But he shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. That's what's coming. So the next door neighbor that you speak to, hey, how you doing? Hey, man, they're going to chop your head off on Oreo cookie. That's what's coming. This is second Esdras chapter 16, verse 18 to 23. The beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these things shall come? Behold, famine and plagues and tribulation are anguish, are sent and scourged for amendment. But for all these things they shall not return from their wickedness, nor always be mindful of their scourges. Behold, victuals shall be so good and cheap upon the earth that they shall think themselves to be in a good case. Even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. Victuals is talking about food, resources. At one time, you can have $5 going to your local fast food joint, hey, and get a meal, a good meal. Not no more. All that shit has passed by. Okay? And great confusion shall grow on the earth. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the others that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy, and the dead shall be cast out as dung. Know what dung is, right? Poof, shit. And there shall be no man to comfort them, for the earth shall be wasted, and the city shall be casted down. All right? And I'm going to end it off in Isaiah. The only way that you're going to get through this, man, is through these scriptures, man. First of all, is you of the elect. Okay, that's first and foremost. All right? Did Yahweh Shah chose you from the foundation of the earth? That's first and foremost. All right? But then, the wisdom and knowledge of this book is the only thing that's going to keep your mind stable in that day. That's going to be your foundation. This is Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. There you have it. So with that being said, I hope this lesson was edifying. I hope those who come across it receive some type of edification. Until next time, all praises to Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shah. Shalom, family.